Hello, welcome to Core Vinyasa Yoga with Tamara Vodovoz. And today I have a super fun plan for this class. I'm thinking about going into full wheel. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be fun. So what's really important for classes where you're going to be challenged is that you practice very accurate self-assessment. So you have to be very aware of where you are in your body, very aware of what you're feeling, what the sensations are in your joints, in your spine, so that you don't push yourself beyond where you are ready to go today. Now, I will be very honest, and I will say that full wheel is pretty challenging for me at this time because I have been rehabilitating an injured shoulder, and I have also been rehabilitating a very sensitive low back and sacroiliac. So it's something that I too am going to take in very careful steps, leading you to a beautiful final full wheel pose. There will be lots of, as I said, lots of steps leading up to that, and each one of those steps in and of themselves are already an achievement. So if you're thinking, oh, I only made it through the first 3 steps, that is your achievement. So that is where you found your pinnacle pose and where you found success. So just celebrate each one of the steps along the way. And it doesn't matter how far you get, you'll get as far as you need to go. So with that in mind, what else do I want to say about this? Yes, all those prep exercises are going to be really amazing. So as I said, it doesn't matter if you do the final thing, putting everything together. Each individual part is going to feel really good in your body, and it's going to unlock something new for you. All right, so we're in California. Weather's actually getting nicer right now. I can also tell that the shadow is going a little bit more, it's getting a little bit wider here, meaning that the sun is starting to change its angle. So summer days are shortening, which I'm not complaining about. It's pretty hot here, but just wanted to remind you to still drink lots of water, no matter where you're at. Water is purifying element. It keeps things flowing, it keeps things moving, and we can't live without it. So drink up. Alrighty. And I also have some music from DJ Soul Rising for us today that I will tune up in a moment. All right, so before we get moving, let's take a moment of stillness. So find a comfortable seat where your hips are slightly higher than your knees. And do all the adjustments you need to do now so that when we are in stillness, we are in stillness and we don't have to fidget or adjust anything else. We're completely in that commitment of holding still. So let's go ahead and roll the shoulders back, loosen them up. And let's swing the arms around. So to achieve full wheel, we have to unlock not only the shoulders, it's going to be really important to unlock the shoulders, but also the hips, the front of the hips. So this will be very focused. This practice will be very focused on those 2 parts of the body. And let's take big inhale, reaching over. Exhale to change. Inhale, reach over to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, turn and twist. Inhale up. Exhale, turn and twist to the other side. All right, any last movements you'd like to do? Maybe for the neck. And come to center. Close your eyes. Settle in. Take a few deep breaths. Just let yourself sink into your seat. Relax the muscles of your face. Relax the muscles around your neck and shoulders. Relax your chest and your belly. Feel your hips heavy in their seat. And before we get started, let's visualize our path and each step as if you're climbing a mountain and you can see your feet taking one step at a time towards your goal. And just for a moment, allow yourself to see each one of those steps as a successful achievement. One by one, taking you closer to your final great goal, to arrive to the pinnacle and be able to see a big, beautiful open landscape that would not have been possible without each one of those steps building up to it. And just take a moment to have that vision for yourself. And perhaps see you at the end of this journey taking that beautiful pose, a full wheel at the top of a mountain. Take a deep breath. Exhale through your mouth. And softly open your eyes, open your hands, and take a deep breath, reaching the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms wide. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Wrap your arms around you. Reach for the edges of your shoulder blades. Take a deep breath, open up. Exhale, curl in, bring your belly in. Inhale, open up. And this time, on your exhale, wrap the other arm on top. Reach for the shoulder blades. Inhale, open up. Exhale, curl in, belly in. and release. Interlace your fingers, press the palms up. Keep pressing the palms up, and now circle your rib cage around. Go the other way. And release. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Roll the shoulders back, extend the arms behind you, open the chest, shoulder blades back and down. And let's gently move our head side to side. And feeling the stretch in your neck. All right, and release. Shake it out. Extend your legs. Shake those out too. Shake out the knees. Spread the toes and circle your ankles. Go both ways. All right. Now let's come to our mat. Come to all fours and start moving your body. Circle it around and loosen up. And I will play us some music. Hopefully this is still working. Let's see. Ooh, where's the music? Hold on. Okay. Awesome. I love that I've discovered that I can play music and record live off of my phone. This is like an amazing technological discovery for me. Hey, Jason. All right, so let's go to our mats. On all fours and loosening up the spine. If you're doing circles, change it around. All right, coming back to center, a few rounds of cat and cow. Downward dog. Pedal your feet. Take the feet wide and side to side, bending one knee, then the other. The knees bent, walk the hands back towards the feet. Shake your head out. Bend the knees and slowly roll up to standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. 2 more. Reach the arms up. Take your left wrist, pull it over to the right. And change sides. And all the way through. Let's do 2 more. And at the top, change direction. side to side. And slow it down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, come down, walk forward, downward dog. On your inhale, come forward to plank. Hold plank. Belly in, strong in your core. Squeeze your glutes. Take another deep breath. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down to the floor. Take your hands wide outside the mat, squeeze the legs together. On your inhale, lift the chest, shoulders back and down, neck long. Exhale, down. And two more. Inhale to float up, exhale, down. Press it back, downward dog. On your inhale, take the right leg up. Circle your ankles, spread your toes. Both directions. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bring the knee forward. Step it right outside the right hand. Pivot and lower the back heel down. Come up, warrior two. And a little free flow here, side to side. Your choice of what to do with the arms. Keeping the legs stable and rooted. And one more breath here. Exhale, hands down. Take it back, downward dog, right leg up. Inhale, forward to plank, keeping the right leg up. Hold, strong, and let's pulse here, lifting that right leg a few times. Let's count 10. Lower down. Inhale up into cobra. Exhale back. Downward dog. Left leg up. Reach it high. Spread the toes. Circle your ankle. Both ways. Deep breath. Lower the back heel down, come up to warrior two, and free flow. One more breath. And bring it down. Take the left leg back and up. Forward to plank. Holding the left leg up. And pulses. Let's count 10. Lifting the left leg up. And all the way down to your belly. Inhale, open up into a tall cobra. And back. Take a child's pose. sure that your shins are parallel to each other, and so are your feet. So open up the feet, open up the toes. And one hand to the floor behind you, open the chest. Inhale, reach the other arm up and over, and change sides. Inhale to open, exhale to change. And now add the lift of the hips. All right, and now lift the right arm up, bend the elbow, support the back of your head, and press your head back into the hand. Change sides. Release. Stay seated on your shins. And let's take the right arm up. Bend the elbow, and with your left hand, help your elbow to go back as much as it can. So the right hand is reaching for the opposite shoulder blade. And bring your ribs down and your belly in. So instead of letting this happen, bring this together in the front. Release, and let's go to the other side. Left arm up, bend the elbow, help it to go back, and then ribs in. Release. Now we'll take the right arm around your low back and behind, and with the other hand you're going to help it to get as far across as possible. So you might even reach for that elbow and bring it in, and then hold it around your low back and ribs in. Second side. Keep the chest open, but the ribs in. Release. So now we're going to wrap and reach our fingertips behind our back. Now you can also do this holding a small towel in the top hand and then catching it with your other hand. So we'll start with the right arm up. Help the elbow go back. Press the head back into that arm. And then take the left arm out, thumb down, wrap it around the back. Reach for those fingertips or the towel. And ribs in. Release. Shake it out, and we'll go to the other side. Left elbow up. Bend. Help it to get back as much as possible. And then right arm, thumb down. Wrap it around. Reach for those fingertips. And ribs in, belly in. And release, shake it out. All right, come to all fours. Reach your hands forward, and we'll keep the thighs vertical. And now, sorry. Walk the hands forward, keeping the hips up. Bring the chest towards the floor, and come up onto your fingertips so the heel of the hands are lifted. And this will really engage your shoulders and your arms. And keep the arms parallel to each other. And slowly open up, bringing the chest towards the floor. And maybe lifting your gaze to look towards your hands. And now flatten your hands out and reach long. And slowly come back up. Move it around a little bit. Downward dog. Inhale your right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Reach your toes towards your left side. Keep both shoulders even and strong. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, step your right foot forward outside the right hand. Lower your back knee down. On your inhale, open the chest, bring the hips forward. On the exhale, take the hips back, lift and spread your right toes. And let's do this a few times with the breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, press back. Let's do 3 more. Alright, and now come forward. Walk your left hand more to the left. With your right hand, push your right knee away. Lean your head back, your chest back. Bring your right arm right by your right ear. Reach it back. Reach with your pinky finger. Pinky finger, reach back. Now bend the elbow, hold the back of the head, and press the back of the head into the hand. Keep the elbow close to your face. Meaning don't open the elbow up, but keep it right next to your ear. All right, keep the chest open. And let's make big circles with the right arm. 3 big circles in each direction. All right, and now look back. Open the chest up towards the ceiling and reach back. Reach, reach, reach. Bend the back knee, catch it. So if you can't catch your back foot, you can lasso it with a strap, a belt, or a small towel. Reach back, and bring that foot in towards your glute. Enjoy. This is an amazing place to be, one of my favorite poses. Release. Bring your hands to the top of the mat come low on your forearms. If this is very uncomfortable for you, you can stay on your hands and rock a little bit side to side here. Otherwise, come low. All right. Inhale, lift the chest, open up. Exhale, extend the left leg. Oh my gosh. Press the heel down into the floor, spread those toes. Take a deep breath, bend the knee, and we'll step forward and lift the left leg up. Take a deep breath, extend the spine, look forward, reach that leg back. And on your exhale, bend your knees and bring your forehead, your left knee to your forehead. Inhale, open up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Let's do 3 more. All right, and bring your feet, both feet to the floor and come down to a squat. Woo. Take a deep breath here. And hands down, hips up, heels out, shake your head. Press your hands firm into the floor and take a hop back to downward dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale down to your belly. Bend your knees, flex your feet, spread the toes. And lift the hands just a few inches off the ground. Take the shoulders back, elbows back, and pulse here. Lifting up. Lift and release. And hands down. Shake your feet side to side. And press it back to downward dog. Pedal out. Left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Keep both shoulders even. Circle your ankles, spread those toes. Take a deep breath. And step it forward. Back knee down. All right, on the inhale, open the chest. Let the hips come forward. Exhale, take the hips back, lift and spread those left toes, press the heel down. Keep going. We're going for 5 total. Bring the hips forward and take your right hand more to the right. So there's lots of space between the left foot and the right hand. And open up. Extend the left arm right by your ear and turn the pinky finger down towards the floor. It's like you're rotating the arm this direction. So pinky finger ends up down, thumb up. And bend the elbow, support the back of the head, press the head back. Keep the elbow next to your ear. And release, take 3 big circles in both directions. Press that knee away from you. Open it up. And now open the arm. Up, look up towards the ceiling. Turn your chest look back and reach back. Bend the back knee and catch that foot behind you. Open up the chest, lean back. Trust to open the heart and lean back onto the right hand. Press that back heel, yes, towards the glute. Big stretch in the front of the thigh. Deep breaths here, enjoy. There's already an amazing view. There's an amazing landscape to be seen from here. This is an amazing achievement. And release. Hands back to the front. Extend that front leg. Ooh, spread the toes. Extend the spine. Breath. On the exhale, bend the knee and step up. So the right leg goes up now. On your inhale, extend the spine, reach that leg back and up. Exhale, bend the knees. Right knee to forehead. And let's do 5 total. And bring it down to a squat. Press the knees out with your elbows. Deep breaths here. Hands down, hips up, turn the heels out. Forward fold, shake it out. Press your hands into the floor. Lift from your belly. And jump back to downward dog. Inhale to plank and lower down to the floor. All right. Cross your right forearm in front. Bend the right knee and reach back with your right hand. Catch that heel. Press the heel into your hand, creating a strong arch. Lift and spread all toes. And you can stay here just enjoying this stretch. It's awesome. Or you can start to extend the arm and lift the chest even more. And another option is to reach right arm, right leg straight out and create a big bow with your left side. Release, take a little break. Then we'll go to the other side. Left forearm across. And reach back for the right foot. Spread all toes, press your right foot into the right hand. Tense that bow. And options. Release, shake it out. Press it back, child's pose. This time bring your knees together, hands back towards the feet, and let your forehead rest towards the floor. And slowly come up. So we'll bring both forearms to the floor parallel to each other. Now if you have a block with you, it's nice to put it between your hands so that your hands don't slide in towards the center. So try to keep the elbows at the width of your shoulders and maybe even start a little bit more narrow because with the skin, it's going to roll out a little bit. the forearms down into the floor. Deep breaths. Push. And it's okay to bend the knees here. And really press your hands strong, strong, strong into the floor. Spread your fingers. And let's pause for a moment to observe. So I'm going to extend my arms and lift the elbows off the floor. So let's see how that looks, and then you can give it a try. So make sure that those arms are parallel, that the hands are still shoulder width apart. And push. And down. So we'll do this a few times. Lots of strength and control in the arms and the shoulder. And you'll definitely want to feel that before we do it in the full wheel. So if today it's not possible to extend the elbows, it might be that today in full wheel you'll keep your hands by your ears and you will not extend your arms all the way. So those are little steps that you can do now to self-assess where you are on this journey. And it's totally fine to keep things safe for today. All right? Okay. And now we'll come to downward dog, and we'll do something similar but different. This time we'll bend the elbows out to the sides and bring the head towards the floor. So the elbows don't go in, but they go out to the sides, and I'll show it in this direction as well. Alright, so about 10 of those. So we're feeling nice and strong in our shoulders. And let's come to the wall for a moment. So we'll do a stretch without weight bearing. So bring the hands to the wall, hips back. And open the chest. Look towards your hands. Let the chest come low. And I'm pulsing here. Lifting and lowering. All right, shake it out. How are the shoulders feeling? This is a big one for the shoulders. Definitely. Okay, now cross your hands in front so your fingertips go to your shoulders. And we'll bring the elbows to the floor. Keep the hips up. Bring your chin to the wrist, the top wrist, and take the chest towards the floor, opening the front of the chest and the throat. Come up and now place the other wrist on top. And release. Shake it out. All right. Let's do one strong core exercise to knit it all together in the front. So come to your forearms and down to your belly. Take the elbows further ahead of your shoulders. So not directly underneath, but further in front. Spread your toes, plug your toes into the floor on the inhale, arch. On the exhale, lift your belly and bring your ribs in, look under. And let's do 3 more like this. Inhale, arch, exhale, time, and I'm just bringing my knees to the blanket, but I'm still keeping my elbows forward. Lift your hips, look under, belly in, and pubic bone forward, so squeeze your glutes. Release. Now let's do something similar, but on our back. Heels to the floor, feet together. And take your arms wide, press your fingertips into the floor like you're aggressively playing the piano. Top of the shoulders back and down. And look how low my knees are. Lift and spread those toes and lift your hips. Hold here, breathe, open the chest. And slowly come down, take a break. All right, and now bend the elbows. Press the top of the shoulders and elbows down into the floor. Same action with the legs. Squeeze the knees towards the midline. Push the elbows down and lift the hips. And now take your hands flat and reach up and overhead. Extend the arms and then bend the elbows back down. So let's do this a few times. Reach, reach, reach the arms up, up, up. And then bend the elbows down. Keep going. Squeeze the knees towards the center. And bring it down. Hug your knees into your chest. Oh my God. Rock a little bit side to side. Okay, so the funny thing is I really have to pee before I go into full wheel. So I'm going to give you some homework. So this is what you'll do while I go to the restroom. Is you'll come, now bring the feet under or closer to your hips. You can touch your heels with your hands. Bend the elbows and bring the hips up. And we'll do the same movement with the arms. Elbows down. And arms up, keeping the hips up. All right, keep doing it. No cheating. Did you guys do your homework? I hope you did. All right, I'm back from taking a pee break. Sorry about that, but I was like, there's no way I can go into full wheel with a full bladder. I'll explode. Okay, so we're still on our back. Okay. So, squeeze your knees towards the midline, but keep the legs parallel to each other. Lift the hips and lift the arms. Hook your elbows like you're making a little butterfly and reach your arms up overhead. And we'll take one knee up and down, alternating side to side. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? Okay. So here we go. So this is how it's gonna happen. Keep your feet about hip width apart so you can touch your heels with your fingertips. And if you have a block at home, bring a block between your knees and squeeze that block. Keep it in. Now the hands are going to be flat and they're going to come to the floor right next to our ears. Don't let your elbows open up. Keep them parallel to each other, so elbows pointing straight up. And I'm going to take this out of the way to avoid any slip and slide. First, lifting the hips and bringing them down. Squeeze those elbows in, squeeze the knees in. Lift the hips. And now what we'll do is strong push. You have to really push with your hands into the floor and slide to bring the top of your head to the floor. And test that this is okay. There's no pain in the neck or the shoulders. And then tuck your chin and slowly come back down. So we did not extend the arms yet. So it's very important that we take this test step. And now this might be as far as you go today. If you were not able to push your hands enough to slide the top of the head to the floor, then just stay in bridge pose. So this is bridge pose. You can stay here and maybe bring the hands to the floor and push, push, push. So you can feel the action that the arms have to do in order for you to slide the head and open. Please be cautious. Please take this one step at a time. All right. So for those of you who are feeling the connection of the hands to the floor and want to go for the full extension, this is it. Take a deep breath. Visualize your full wheel. And slowly, one step at a time, hips up. Squeeze the knees in. Press the hands into the floor. And lift top of the head to the floor. Next step, push the hands and extend the arms. Lift everything. And to come down, tuck the chin towards the chest and lower down the same way you came in. Hold your knees, move your knees in circles. Check that everything is okay. Maybe side to side. And let's go again. Now, if your wrists were, if it was really hard for your wrist to be in that very steep angle or very flexed position, there are some tricks where you can put blocks against the wall, against the edge, so that your wrists are in less of an angle. But I don't have those with me today because you will need two, one for each hand. But it's definitely something that you can research about to add it to your full wheel practice. For now, if your wrists were a little sore from what we just did, bring the back of your hands together, pressing them into each other, and dangle a little bit here to loosen and release. Now that is something that will build with time and practice, so just be patient. But for today, don't push your wrist, don't push yourself too far. So if you want to do one more, let's go for it together. Now it's really important if you extend your arms that you push yourself towards the chest, towards, basically that you push your legs and you bring your weight towards the arms so that the chest opens as opposed to keeping the hips towards the feet. See if I can explain it better with the visual. All right, so prepare. Hands and feet in place. Everything squeezing towards the midline. Deep breath. Lift the hips. Push the hands and top of the head to the floor. Squeeze the elbows in, knees in, and extend. And take the chest forward. So it's not back here, it's forward. And tuck the chin and slowly come back to the floor. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And knees side to side. Good job, everyone. Release the wrist if you need to, making circles. So you bring that wrist together and you circle around. Go in both directions. All right, you guys, you've been following so far. This journey has been amazing. We've made it to an amazing peak. The view was gorgeous. And now it's time to go back down. So let's stay on our back. Let's come into happy baby. Take your feet wide. Reach for the pinky side of your feet. Keep the feet flexed, toes open, and soles of the feet up towards the sky, and rock side to side. And keep the right foot in your hand, bring your left foot down. Take the right knee all the way to the floor, let your hip come, and then extend the right leg. And maybe extend the left leg too. Bring it back to center. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh and press your thigh into your hands. So your low back lifts off from the ground just a little bit. And now either with your knee bent or holding onto your foot, take your leg all the way to, right leg all the way to the left. Option here to bend the bottom leg and hold it with the right hand. And keep pressing this hip away from you. Deep breaths. And slowly release. Let's go to the other side. So right knee bent, left foot half happy baby, and bring the knee all the way down to the floor. Let your hip lift up. And play with extending one leg or both. Interlace your fingers and press your thigh into your hands so your low back lifts off the ground just a little bit. And either with the knee bent or with the leg extended, take the left leg all the way to the right. Option to bend the bottom leg and catch it with the left hand. Press your top thigh, your top hip away, away, away. Push it away. Let's take a few minutes to rest. I recommend bringing a blanket or a pillow under the knees and fully resting here. Arms by your side, palms open. Close your eyes and let go. And stay there, resting, enjoying. And let's take a moment to appreciate this journey, appreciate all the difficult steps that we took to get to our final goal. And that sense of achievement, that sense of just being a champion in your own game, champion of your own life game. There's nothing here to compare with others. There is only you in this game. And wherever you made it today, that is the great achievement. That is the attainment of the goal, and lots to celebrate right there. So let yourself rest and enjoy the fruits of your practice. And I will say goodbye and thank you for following me today on this hike up this mountain. And I'll see you soon again for more yoga. Thursday is yoga en español, so that's tomorrow at 2 or 3. I can't remember. But anyway, enjoy, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Ciao, ciao.